So I got that piece of corn sprayed here this morning, and I can feel my tummy grumbling a little bit, so it must be just about breakfast time. We had a fun little surprise. Prairie feedlot cleaners had phoned, and they're playing around in our mess and in the back here by the barn, and kind of felt like it was starting to crust up and dry up, but no, it's not. It's still a sloppy mess. And he's been in here with his hi-ho or draught, and he is starting to pile our manure. That's a happy sight. So yeah, we're still wet back here. Honestly, if we were trying to do this with tractor, it would never happen. So with the tracks on that hoe, he's scraping it up pretty good, and he just got a little start here yesterday, and we'll see what kind of happens or what things look like by the end of the day here today. Quite excited as to how this could look. So yeah, so this here is by the barn. This just goes to show you he's cleaning right down to the dirt. We got probably 18 inches here of there, and then it will have been higher over here. So yeah, remarkable as to how much manure there was here. And again, we see it here by our pad where things are at. And yeah, so this is what he has done. He's done by the barn. He's gonna make he said he was gonna try to windrow it a little bit, and then hopefully it'll shrink down to some degree, and then we go. If you look carefully, in the middle we got our little creep feeder, and we got one panel, and we tried yesterday to get to that with the tractor. 2 different angles, we got stuck both times. So it simply will have to stay there until I guess until she dries up. So but yeah, calf shelters are all moved. Everything here is much better. Hopefully by the end of the day we got some nice long windrows of manure sitting here starting to compost down. So if you weren't sure what I meant by hi-ho or draught, this is the machine that they're using to stack the manure. The tracks make it so he can go pretty much wherever. I was talking to Tanner there briefly. He said he was in one spot, and to be honest, I'm expecting him to say the same thing about ours, where he's basically sinking down the depth of the tracks. That's how soft it's been on a lot of the feedlots this spring. It is muddy, it is wet, and it is a mess. Interesting spring in many regards. Started off with seeding in mud and late and whatever, all that stuff, but spraying's been challenging too, because we've had well, it's been wet. That hasn't changed. And the other thing that has been just a real corker is wind. We've had more wind than I can remember, and it keeps kicking our butt. And so we've been trying to go, and I mean, I've been getting up basically it's at at sun up and going late, but starting the day when I'd like to be doing it, I can't be doing it because usually the wind's up too high. So and you might ask, okay, so Daryl, what does wind have to do with it? Well, you want the chemical to land on your field, and almost more importantly, you definitely don't want it landing on your neighbor's field because chances are it'll wreck it when you take it out. So just one of those things that we've been battling, and everybody's been battling different things, and so yeah, it's an excuse. Normally we do not like our fields looking like this when we're spraying. Normally we like touching it up. But there's many different aspects. The other thing is, because seeding went the way it was, we didn't do any pre-burn, we didn't do any post-burn or pre-emerge cleanup. So yeah, weeds just kind of got away on us. And also the moisture being there, I think every weed seed we had on the farm germinated. So it's just been a bit of a challenge. And well, we are getting to the end now. I've got 80 acres more of corn left to do after the one I'm on here right now. And then I've got the last quarter of wheat to do. And then we've been over everything once. And after that, then it's a matter of just checking things up, touching things up, and kind of going from there. So, yeah, just to put things in perspective, normally I would not be doing first pass of corn right now. I would probably be doing second pass around on corn. Just like a touch up. And just starting, but I wouldn't be doing first pass. This probably should have been done, I'm gonna say 10 days, 2 weeks ago type of thing. This would have been my prime whatever. But like I said, we've had some battles, and we're getting through it. So you know what? The beauty part is the weather. The temperatures have been good. The plants have been healthy. So, and Lord willing, the chemicals have been working really, really well. We've been having to go with maybe a little bit hotter chemicals in certain situations, just to make sure. But for the most part, we're running kind of everything as per normal, and we seem to be getting most everything. So, truth be told, is we'll find out more here in a few days when I get back to the scouting field and just seeing where we're at and kind of going from there. Okay, so we don't have much to spray today. I got the very last field of wheat. We're gonna, that we seeded, we're gonna try to spray. But I need to get water first, so that's what I'm busy doing here. Just gonna load up the water, and then I got 2 little loads, and then I think we might call it a day. And in this case, call it a week. So, had a good week. Kendall's hopefully been on, well, Kendall's been on holidays. Hopefully had a good holiday. And Peter and my boys have been trying to get stuff done around here, as well as enjoying Canada Day here as well. So yeah, been a good few days, and if all goes well here, we can end it off on a good note and kind of go from there. Okay, so we are loaded up. We're on our way to the last cereal crop spray. Very much looking forward to this. It's been a bit of a tough slug, but it should be good, I believe, after that. Now, like I said, there's going to be some touch-up spraying to do, like just whatever. Fields that just need another little shot, this and that. But herbicide season, the big push should be coming up, and next thing down the pipe is going to be fungicide season. So oats is looking good enough. That's probably going to be something we're going to look at, and then wheat we're probably going to do with a lot of it, and canola we're going to have to see. It's been a struggle, but in the last 5 days the canola crop is really starting to come, so if we think we have time, we'll probably actually try fungicide there as well. So that, and then just keep plucking away at her here. So on my way to the last field of the week.